Can you make money off selling farm fresh eggs? Well, let's have a serious discussion on this topic. Now, if you haven't yet done so, please subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell. That way, you'll know when we're up to something new.
Hi there. Welcome to Real Life on the Homestead in Ontario. And I'm Marie. And I'm sitting here going through the chicken feed. And I thought, you know what? We need to have a serious discussion about chickens, chicken eggs, and your time and energy's value. I belong to many chicken groups on Facebook, same as most of you probably belong to the same kind of groups. And it irks me every time I see somebody saying, well, how much do you sell your chicken eggs for? And then I see people posting like $4 or $5. And it just makes me shake my head. Number one, you need to value your time, your energy, and your investment. If you're not going to get the value of what you're putting out, use the products for your own family. Use it to feed your animals to subsidize their feed. Learn to make a lot of different meals, preservations, cakes, candies. If you want to be generous, donate to, a local legion or fundraiser or bake sale. Bake something and donate it. But to give eggs away for nothing undervalues what their worth is.
Here in the cold room, you can see where I've stacked a whole bunch of our oiled eggs, both chicken and duck, as well as my water glassed eggs. I do this all the time to preserve eggs for when the hens aren't laying as proficiently. There is no waste of eggs on our homestead.
Well, we had to move our location because the parrot that we keep in the garage started going crazy when I was talking to you. Now, I'm going to move out to the coop because honestly, isn't there a better place to be than where the chickens hide out? Oh, look, they're all leaving. Anyway, what I wanted to reiterate and speak to you about is I have a lot of people who say, oh, I can get eggs so much cheaper in the grocery store. The eggs you're getting in a grocery store have they're a good month old. By the time they're washed, graded, and shipped out to the local grocery stores, they're not that fresh anymore. So let's be real about that. Also, those farmers are raising a hell of a lot of chickens. So they're getting their feed at discounted prices. They're really crowded. And the whole purpose is to feed them, produce eggs, and get them going. Where our chickens, as you can see, they're all very curious on what's going on because they know they're treated well. They come around, they hang out, they're friendly. They live a great life. They live their best life while they're here because really I'm feeding them fodder in the winter, which is grains that I sprout and grow and give them so that they have feed instead of just grains throughout the winter. And you have to look at all those things. You have to look at the cost of your feed, the time it takes to care for your chickens, to water them, to house them. There is no way a dozen eggs should be worth $5. And if somebody wants to pay that little, then by all means, go to your local grocery store and get those eggs. Leave mine alone. I'll use my high quality eggs for my own family. And if I'm going to give them away, it'll be to family and friends, not to somebody who wants to buy them for nothing. And I hope that you value yourself the same way. One thing that if somebody is listening to this and they're new at raising chickens and having eggs, you need to know that in Ontario, you cannot sell eggs off your property. So you're allowed to sell them at your farm gate on your property. But if you want to sell them off property, they must be washed and graded. And that costs money as well. So don't think that you're going to have your chickens collect the eggs and take them to a farmer's market or downtown stall and sell them. You're not allowed to do that. And you may think, oh, it's a small town, nobody will know. Trust me, somebody will snitch on you soon enough. People do not like to see other people's success, which is really sad, but very true. And if you think about it, if a chicken lays every day, or if they skip a day, it takes anywhere from, let's say, 12 to 18 days to get a dozen eggs from each chicken. If you do the math, you have to either get good value for your eggs or use them for yourselves. My intention is to do a playlist on eggs. It'll be the videos I've already done on preserving eggs, and I'll start including recipes to use your eggs, because ultimately I value your time and I want you to value your own time. And you can see what we're doing to make things work for us. So have your chickens, enjoy them. If you want to make money at raising chickens for the purpose of eggs, you need to have a lot of chickens. Having a dozen chickens is basically a dozen eggs a day. You're not really going to be buying feed at high quantities so that you can get a lower price, so that you can sell your eggs at a lower price. What are you guys doing? Like, seriously, you need to be in here right now. They're too much. I love them. Back on track. You need to have a lot of chickens if you're going to be a successful egg farmer. That's not the way to make money. If you sell a dozen here and there at your farm gate, by all means, that's fine to do, but don't undervalue yourself. I always encourage people to do what's best for your own family, and always, always live your best life. Look out for that playlist and enjoy everything I put in there on eggs. I'm going to be doing some cakes, some puddings, some pastas, and just preserving. So there's a lot of information there. So make sure that you're subscribed to our channel. Ring that notification bell so you know when these videos go up. And go out. Please live your best life.
Don't forget, share this with your friends so that they too can follow along. Thanks and have a great day.